Thank you for joining us this Friday, the 28th of February. I'm Sophia, a market analyst with Bell Direct, and this is the final weekly market update for the month, signalling the end of reporting season for the first half of this year. Now, this reporting season, we've seen 244 companies release their financial results, 86 beat expectations, 83 met expectations, and 75 missed expectations. 37 companies have been upgraded by brokers, while 42 have been downgraded. In the final days of reporting season, we saw investors react to results from the supermarket giants Woolworths and Coles, Light & Wonder, and Qantas. Now, Qantas shares, they took off on Thursday following the release of impressive first half results, including the declaration of the first dividend since the pandemic. As turbulence rocks other airways in Australia, Qantas continues to soar, with profits up 6%, underlying earnings per share up 21% to 63 cents per share, a 9% rise in revenue, a special dividend of 9.9 cents per share, and an interim dividend of 16.5 cents per share, both fully franked. Now, in the gaming sector, the share price of Light & Wonder rose 7% to $169.21 following the release of the online gaming company's results. Light & Wonder reported a 10% increase in revenue, reaching a record $3.2 billion, and a 110% surge in net income, which rose to $336 million. Now, a combination of R&D investment, commercial strategy, and a robust product roadmap led to the increased gaming machine sales in both North America and Australia in 2024, and the company is guiding to double-digit income growth in the first quarter of 2025. Supermarket giants released their first half results this week, and that sparked different investor reactions between both Woolies and Coles. Woolies impressing investors, while Coles' strike action in the first half impacted investor sentiment and earnings. For the half, Woolworths posted that profits slid 20.5% to $739 million. The interim dividend fell 17% to 39 cents per share, a long way from the 57 cents per share final dividend that the shareholders enjoyed in September last year. And the company's Big W brand also weighed on results at the same time that Wesfarmers Kmart brand continued to excel. Now, the second half might not be as bad for Woolworths, with management revealing that Australian food sales were up 3.3% during the first 7 weeks of the second half. Overall, investors have been very focused on the outlook this reporting season, looking for some clarity in the second half. Locally, from Monday to Thursday, the ASX 200 fell 0.34% as an uncertain inflationary versus rate picture in the US weighed on investor sentiment as economic growth eases while inflationary pressures remain sticky. Tech stocks fell almost 10%, weighed down by WiseTech, tumbling amid the board-level conflict, while utilities and financial stocks offset some of the local market gains this week. Now, the winning stocks on the key index were led by Helia Group, rising 24%, while Bapcor rallied 19% and EVT rose 18%. On the losing end, Viva Energy and Johns Lyng Group declined 27% and 26% respectively over the week amid outlook from an earnings downgrade, and PolyNovo ended the week down more than 24%. On the broader market index, the All Ords fell 0.76% over the 4 trading days as Appen tanked 45%, while PointsBet gained over 24%. And the most traded stocks by Bell Direct clients this week were Woodside, Woolworths, and Appen. Clients also bought into WiseTech, Fortescue, and BHP, while they took profits from CBA, Main Pharma, Macquarie, and Telstra. And the most traded ETFs were the Global X, Physical Gold ETF, iShares S&P 500 ETF, and the Vanguard Australian Shares ETF. On the economic calendar next week, investors may respond to the RBA's meeting minutes on Tuesday, which will give some insight into the rate outlook, while Australia's key trade balance data is out on Thursday for January, which will give a key insight into Australia's trade activity in the first month of 2025. Overseas, US unemployment data is out later in the week, which will give an indication of the strength of the US labour market against inflationary and rate pressures. Now, that's all for the markets this week. I'm Sophia with Bell Direct. I hope you have a great Friday and happy trading.